welcome to our video newsletter journal for the month of March. And we got Tracy Steen back with us, fitness trainer par excellence. Thanks for being with us, Trace.
Yes, thank you for having me.
And this month's focus is on workout fitness.
Yes.
And you know what? Workouts, so important, and yet different than kind of the lifestyle fitness where I think most of us know how to go for a walk or
Sure.
how to garden and this sort of thing. What we don't know is this big scary world of gymnasium or gyms, fitness gyms, and how to use equipment. So really what we want to talk about today is how does a new person or a beginner to the whole world of workout fitness, especially at a gym, how can they do it? So
Right.
what are a couple things you want to start out with, and then we'll get into some of the exercises.
Sure. Okay, well, first of all, I would definitely recommend that if you are brand new to a fitness facility, almost all of them have programs or introductory, circuits that they can put you through.
Oh, so they'll kind of get you acquainted with some of the equipment.
Absolutely. There's always orientations at fitness facilities
Right.
because they want to ensure that you're safe and that you're making good choices and have proper form and all that as
You
well.
know what? I can't stress that enough because I've been to gyms and some of these machines I have no idea what they're doing, and then you see a little tag down the bottom that does this, and
Yeah.
you don't even know what muscle group it's exercising.
That's right. And so, it's definitely make sure that you have help available if you need it. But if you are, mildly familiar with a gym and you want to get in there and you want to start an introductory program, then you just want to make sure that you start with the basics, right? Don't be getting fancy. And by basics, I mean, let's look at the big muscle groups and try to target those.
Right, and so we're going to start in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Just talk about, walk me through an upper body workout.
Sure.
But one of the things that is really important for our program, and you and I've talked about this, I know you agree with it, is we want to get form as the most important thing. Do these exercises, do these routines with good form. Don't worry about maxing the weight. These gym rats that are, lifting crazy amounts, probably hurting their joints anyways, but that doesn't equate to like good workout fitness, does it?
That's right. No, not at all. And you want to make sure exactly like you were saying, you have good form. You're going to cause injuries that are going to debilitate you from working out even further if you don't do it properly.
I remember you told me once, and you were just talking about just a straight bicep curl, but you said you do that properly with the up and down movements. With the lower weights, it's doing way more than a heavier weight improperly.
Right, and full range of motion, right? So you need to come all the way down past that sticking point. If you're only coming to here and then knocking them off like you see some guys doing in the gym, you're not getting that full benefit of lengthening that bicep and then again engaging the bicep. So
well, hey, let's get into a workout. We're going to start. I'm a brand new person. You're going to show us upper body workout, and we're starting with chest muscles. Okay.
Yeah, chest is one of your biggest muscle groups in the body, so you definitely want to hit that if you're doing upper body. So I'm just going to have you do a simple chest press. Now, lying on a bench, you're going to hold the weights in your hand, make sure your wrists are locked in neutral. Okay, relax. You can either put your legs up or leave them flat down. Okay, so just lying on your back, I'm going to put my legs up. Arms come out to the side, right around your chest level. You're pushing up together, squeezing the pec muscles there, and then coming back down just to parallel. So
and is that about the kind of speed you want to go at, just kind of a nice pace there?
1, 2, 1, 2. So a 2 and 2 is a really good speed here.
And how many reps, and what are you going to do with this one?
So for beginner, I basically have them do probably between 12 and 15 reps. And maybe if you're brand new, starting with 2 sets to see how that feels, but then incorporating another set.
Now you got 10-pound weights. If I'm, say, a 150-pound person, I'm starting out, is that a good place to start, 10 pounds? Probably?
Different for everyone, right? So women are going to be different than men, but some women I have can't even do the 10 pounds. So they start with 5s. And so as long as you feel confident and comfortable, you can incorporate heavier weights as you go along.
Okay, so the next muscle group is going to be...
it's going to be back.
Let's go there.
Okay, yeah.
Now we want to do
We're going to go to the back.
So.
Yeah, so for back, and again, another...
Heavier weight, I can tell already.
Another simpler exercise is just to do a 1-arm row. So right now, back has a lot of muscles. We're going to work on the middle back muscles, but this is a relatively simple exercise to get. So you're going to put one knee down, one arm down, and I'm going to extend my leg out to the side and the same arm out to the side there. Okay, I'm basically rowing up, squeezing my middle back muscle, and extending all the way down. So pull up and all the way down. So a lot of people would do you know, a movement where you're really
The rest of the
incorporating-
body is kind of helping out lifting.
Right, momentum.
You want to isolate that kind of lat or something and really pull up.
That's right. You don't want to have any momentum or any swinging, just pulling and squeezing at the top there.
Okay, and
that's
so,
gonna work middle
so
back
that's your middle back. What's
Middle back.
next? Do we want to go to shoulders?
Let's do
Okay,
shoulders.
so now we're going to do a seated shoulder press.
Seated shoulder press, that's right. And obviously our shoulders have lots of areas to work with. This is front shoulder muscle and a little bit of side shoulder here. So your starting point is just going to be here.
Do you want to sit back into the...
I recommend having a seat that's nice and upright to support the back, because what happens is a lot of people tend to lift heavier, they arch their back, and they're pushing through their back as opposed to really focusing on the
possibility of
shoulders.
back injury, sure.
That's right. So nice and strong in the core, abs are tight, arms are parallel here, and we're pressing up and bringing it back down to parallel. So up and down. And again, breathing is really important on these elements as well. So you want to exhale when it's the most difficult, breathe in when it's easy.
Oh, okay.
So exhale, breathe in. Okay.
Nice, very good. Okay, so that's our shoulders.
That's our
Do you want to try some triceps?
Let's do triceps.
So now we're going to do tricep.
Yes.
Now you said the one you're going to demonstrate could be a little more advanced.
Well,
but
it's called a tricep skull crusher.
anything called skull crusher. But let's see. What
that's
is
fine.
it? So you
Okay.
got what, a 10-pound weight here?
I got 10 pounds, yeah, and for women, you know, anywhere between 8 and 12 is probably a good place to start. Men probably start between 15 and 25.
Right, and again, you're going to do probably what, 3 sets of 15, 2 sets of 15,
yeah,
with a minute
exactly.
between or 45 seconds.
Yeah,
or-
about 30 seconds between for
Okay,
rest.
okay,
Yeah.
30s, okay.
Okay, so arms come up straight above your head. Here, your elbows are right close to your ears. I'm holding that dumbbell in a diamond shape there between my hands, making sure that I have good hold of it. And now I'm just bending backwards at the elbow.
And this really isolates these muscles right here.
Absolutely.
Right, yeah.
When I come back up, I squeeze or engage those triceps back down just to parallel. As you notice, I'm not dipping right far down, just to parallel.
Oh, so this one you don't want to go all the way down just to that parallel
Definitely
spot.
not. You don't want to incorporate any hyperextension there, and then pressing up.
Okay, and yeah, I mean, I've done this exercise a lot. I find it's a great one to isolate the
Very good.
the triceps.
Right, because you don't want to move the shoulders. Don't engage the shoulders. Just bend those elbows, and you'll hit those triceps.
Okay, now everything you've done so far has been with dumbbells. How about
Yeah.
we try the big bad machine? You want to try the biceps?
Let's do biceps
Okay,
on the
before we
machine.
get going on, like I